Thank you. My name is Eric Dotson. I'm co-founder of Aptys Solutions, and on the stage with me today is Debbie Smart, Senior Vice President of Product. Aptys Solutions is one of the few proven multi-tenant payment hub solutions out in the marketplace that's allowing a financial institution to really redefine how they manage payments today. We do that by eliminating the silos and allowing you to more effectively manage those transactions. What we want to introduce you to today is our Aptys Mobile, or A-Mobile product. With this product, we're trying to address the three major hurdles that a financial institution has today in the mobile space. First of all, how does a financial institution retain control of mobile payments when there's so many new competitors coming into the marketplace today? Second of all, how do you monetize a mobile payment offering out to your customers so that you can generate revenue from it? And finally, how do you attract new business customers and retain your existing customers? With that, A-Mobile addresses those three key areas. And what we do with A-Mobile then, and the way we do this, is that we're able to take and electronify payments and invoices on a mobile device, take those invoices and payments, collect them, distribute the invoice back to the back office of the business so that they can load that into their accounting system, and then at the financial institution, take the transaction and least cost route that transaction through your payment channels. So with that, let's take a look at a mobile solution. I'm going to turn it over to Debbie to show us how that works.
All right, great. Thanks, Eric. Good afternoon, everyone. We're really excited to show you what we have today. So I'm sure all of you are familiar with the experience of having a service provider come to your home to do maintenance or repair work. So in our example today, you've called an HVAC company to come and service your air conditioning system. And for our example today, Eric has graciously agreed to represent our customer, so we'll call you Mr. Morrison. Okay. Mr. Morrison has called Aptys Heating and Air for the service today, and Aptys is licensing from their financial institution the service that we're about to show you. So I'll be the technician. You can call me Debbie. And when I head out into the field today, when I head out in the morning, instead of having one of those metal boxes with the clipboard all full of invoices like we're used to seeing, I'm going to go out with my pad. And this is how I'm going to manage my day. So I'll launch my application, and again, this is how I control everything I'm doing today as the technician. I'm going to check my work schedule to see when my next appointment is, and sure enough, here's Mr. Morrison on the list. I go to Mr. Morrison's house, I perform the service, and then from my pad, I'm going to create the invoice for the services that I performed today. So I'll input the items that I've done. Okay, I have my total here, I have my services. I'm going to explain to Mr. Morrison what I did today. One of the things that's really cool about this is it's synchronized with the back office, so my tablet is preloaded with our pricing, service items, inventory items, so I don't have to look up anything as a technician. I don't have to call the office and ask them for information. And then when this synchronizes with the back office, it will adjust the inventory of any product that I've used. So that's just a really nice feature of it. Once I get done explaining everything to Mr. Morrison, I'm going to accept his payment. So, Mr. Morrison, how would you like to pay today?
Well, what options do I have?
Oh, thank you for asking. So you can pay by check, cash, credit or debit card, really any way you want to pay.
Well, since I'm over on my credit cards, let's go ahead and do it with check.
Okay. So why Mr. Morrison is writing his check, he's a one-time customer, so we want him to pay right now. If this was a repeat customer, somebody that had terms with my company, then another option I would have would be to bill the customer. So, okay, thank you very much for your check, Mr. Morrison. So we're going to say that we're accepting a check payment. We are going to capture the check that Mr. Morrison has written. Okay. So what this is doing is capturing the data for the check for me to process. It presents everything to me so I can make sure that everything's been captured correctly. And then I'm happy with everything. I'm ready to confirm and sign. So now what I'll do is I'll have Mr. Morrison sign to authorize the service that I performed and the payment. So Mr. Morrison will sign, I'll accept his signature, and off and running we go. So what I've done in the amount of time that it would have taken me to handwrite that invoice, I have prepared the invoice in a legible format. I've emailed it to Mr. Morrison. I've sent the invoice into our back office for processing. I've updated my receivable system, and I've updated my inventory, plus I've accepted and processed the payment. Okay, so what this does, it makes it really, really easy for all the folks involved, right? For the technician, this was an easy thing for me to do today. It wasn't too difficult for me to learn how to manage this off of my tablet. For the folks in the back office, they're not having to take those invoices from all the technicians that are in the field all day and try to read those and hand key them into the system. So that saves time and saves errors. And then for the business owner, we estimate that by taking all of those steps out of the process, we're saving 13 to 15 minutes per invoice. So that's going to save a lot of money, and the business owner should have no problem paying his financial institution a nominal fee for this service. Okay. So that's what we have to show you. Eric?
Thanks, Debbie. That was fantastic. So you may be asking yourself, what role does the financial institution really play in this? And really, the power of what we're offering comes in the payments hub that the financial institution operates to be able to collect those invoices and payments, to direct the invoice back to the back office of the business, and then to take that transaction and perform the least cost routing. So by doing this, then, we've been able to address the three key issues that a financial institution really has in the mobile space today. Again, that is to allow the financial institution to be the central trusted provider of mobile payments to their customers. Number two, to somehow monetize that payment. So because we're saving the business so much time and money and eliminating the paper, they're willing to pay for that service from the financial institution. And number three, to attract new business customers and create that stickiness for those business customers so that they stay with the financial institution. So by doing this, by offering products and services that meet the needs of a business customer, a financial institution can grow their revenues and create new opportunities with that business customer and other things that they offer at the financial institution. We appreciate your time today. We'd like to invite you to come by our booth after the presentation and meet with us, or visit our website at AptysSolutions.com. Find out more about us and our products. Thank you.